Hello, my name is Alicia Williams, and I'm a senior executive here at United Progression. We have come up with a strategic communication plan to help enhance the University of West Georgia's Career Services Center. Have you gone through almost 4 years of college and now you're at the end stuck wondering what's next? Well, Career Services is here to help students find out what exactly is next. They help out by helping students create resumes, finding internships, or even finding their first career. During our presentation, you can expect to meet our great team of consultants, get a little background about our company, figure out what areas we exactly feel like Career Services needs work in, as well as how we feel like they can improve their overall image, their student involvement, as well as their communication skills. Without further ado, I will turn you guys over to Elizabeth as she will give you guys a little bit of background about our consulting company. I hope you guys enjoy the following recommendation proposal. Thank you and have a great day.
In this video, I'm going to introduce our company, United Progressions. So we were founded in 1984 under the nonprofit sector with the mission of ensuring nonprofit organizations were able to communicate effectively with their stakeholders in order to carry out their goals. Since then, our organization does still work with the nonprofit sector. However, we have expanded to work with public sectors as well. So we do mediate in certain situations to help balance communication between our clients and their stakeholders. However, our overall goal is to coach them to ensure that they're able to communicate on their own effectively in any kind of situation, whether it be with a stakeholder or not. So our mission is to develop comprehensive communication processes with our clients. Our vision is to increase productive communication with our clients' stakeholders. So we do pride ourselves on being transparent with our clients every single step of the way. So this allows us to build a better relationship with them and ensure we're meeting all of their expectations. We are also open to working with all of our clients on the cost of our services, so we do try to be as affordable as possible. We're also open to sharing our processes and ethical decision making. We do find that this helps us to reach our goal of improving our clients' communication with our stakeholders and give them the best results. But it does also help them to understand what our processes are, what we're doing to help them, and also what we're trying to do for our company as a whole. So with communication being such a large part of our company and our relationships with our clients and their stakeholders, we're going to take a look at our different communication methods. So with our clients, we do try to send them a plan once we know what their issues are, what they're trying to reach for. We send them an overall plan. So once we've gone over that with them, we can make any adjustments that we need to make, and then our team does begin on their work. So our team does deliver bi-weekly updates to our clients, which allows them to see progress and kind of be involved in the decision making as well. And then once we're done, we'll turn over all of our materials and recommendations to our clients. So within our own company, what we do is we have a shared drive. So anything that we do, we'll put in that shared drive. Anyone can take a look at it at any moment. So what it does is it really just helps everyone to stay on track and know what everyone else is doing in the office. And then once we have gotten all the jobs divided up, we'll submit all of our work in there, and then we do have a weekly team meeting to discuss our progress. So these communication methods that we have highlight our keys to success. So we do pride ourselves on hard work, clear communication, and strong ethics. So while it may not be necessary for us to have all this communication going on and share all of our updates and everything every single day, it really does help us to share the results with our clients and to give them the best results. So we look forward to working with everyone in any step of the way. So thank you.
United Progression is a highly qualified company with a top team of professionals that can help you meet your needs. As a company, we have worked with a variety of schools, such as Harvard and Valdosta State, that range from very large, well-known schools to smaller schools that not as many people can easily recognize. Here, we will tell you how our company is best equipped to help you with your needs. First, United Progression specializes in public sector and nonprofit work. Our entire organization is dedicated to helping the public sector and nonprofit sector meet their missions and help the people and the stakeholders that they serve. Because of this, we are highly qualified to help you with your needs. We deeply understand the needs of students due to our extensive background with working with a variety of universities and colleges, and we believe that we can help you reach the students that you are beholden to as quickly and efficiently and best as possible. We will do this through a variety of methods. First, we believe that we can help you develop your digital communication methods. Currently, Career Services uses email lists, physical and printed pamphlets, and a limited social media presence to communicate with your stakeholders. We believe that we can help you develop your social media presence and expand upon your current email lists to reach students even better than you are now and to make sure that they are well aware of the services that you can provide them. We also believe that we can help increase the number of students who utilize career services at their time at the University of West Georgia. Throughout our research, we have discovered that many students choose to use career services as sort of an exit point to their college careers. They go to career services their junior and senior years when they're about to graduate in order to get internships, build a resume, or learn how to write a cover letter. However, it is essential that students are able to go to career services at the very beginning of their college career, when they're a freshman, in order to develop the professional skills that they need throughout their college career in order to prepare them for the workforce when they graduate. We believe that by helping you communicate better, you can reach students earlier on in their college careers and thus bring in more students into your organization to help you fulfill your mission. Finally, we believe we can create a more fluid communication process, both internally and externally, that will help you better meet the needs of students. We believe that within your own team, we can help define several ways that you can communicate as a group to create consistent messaging across the board that will appeal to students. We also believe, with the previously mentioned methods that we will be helping you develop, to create better communication processes externally with other students, we will be able to help you reach as many students as possible and bring them into your organization in advance and build your own organization as a whole. Now that I provide you with a brief summary of the statement of need, I'll be followed by Katrina Lyle and Bethany Mostella to discuss the internal and external communications of your organization. Thank you.
Have you ever dealt with a business where you go in to ask a simple question and you either never get the answer to your question or you don't get it until a few days or weeks later? This is where internal communication comes in. Internal communication is the communication between employees using different channels such as email and face-to-face meetings. It is the most important aspect of creating a cohesive and well-informed employee base. My name is Bethany Mostella, and I'm a consultant at United Progression. After completing my associate degree in business administration at Georgia Highlands College, I decided to further my education by pursuing a bachelor's degree from the Richard College of Business at the University of West Georgia. I've been working with United Progression for 3 years now, and it is from them that I learned the value of internal and external communication among businesses. I'm going to be discussing how your department is currently communicating, how similar departments in universities are communicating, and how this information benefits your department. So currently, your department is utilizing 3 forms of communication. The first form is communicating with face-to-face meetings that include monthly meetings involving the entire department and biweekly meetings involving the director and administrators. The second form of communication is email. The third is Google Hangouts, which allows employees to receive quicker feedback than the use of email. Now that I've discussed the ways in which your department is communicating internally, I would like to discuss how other departments in universities are communicating with their internal audience and how that compares to your department. First, we're going to be looking at the Communications and Marketing Department of the University of West Georgia. Their communication includes the WorkWest web space, email,
and face-to-face meetings. While the Communications and Marketing Department utilizes most of the same methods as your department, Georgia Regents University has a plethora of communication methods. Their internal communication includes surveys, emails, a university calendar, Unit E newsletters, face-to-face meetings, and text messaging. The main differences between Career Services and GRU's internal communications is the creation of a Unit E newsletter and surveys. This allows them to cater to their employees' communication preferences and reinforce need-to-know information. At this point, you may be asking why this should matter to you. One of the major benefits of understanding the internal communication of your organization is that it allows you to examine other forms of communication not currently being utilized. It allows your department to evaluate current communication and understand how to address future issues that may arrive. Finally, it's important to understand that successfully relaying a message to an external audience starts from within the organization. Thanks for listening, and now I'm going to hand you off to Katrina Lowell, who will be discussing external communication.
Do you have a cell phone? Do you have a laptop or a tablet? I know every single person in this audience has either one or all three of them. Let's dig in a little deeper. Do you text? Do you have an email? Do you have social media? Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat? And I can also answer that every single person in this audience has either one or all three of these, because we do it every single day. Communicating externally is a viable part of our lives that we do every single day, 24/7, 365 days out of the year. External communication is a conversation or message that we pass around in conversation, email, advertisements, text message, Snapchat, Facebook walls, Facebook status, etc. We do these things through our daily life, school, and even through our businesses. Without external communication, we would not have a relationship with our colleagues, our friends, our family, or even different types of business organizations. I am Katrina Lyle, and I have 6 years experience through upward progression. I graduated with Associates in Business, and I am graduating with a Bachelor's in Accounting from the University of West Georgia. At Upward Progression, we have discovered that the Career Services Department communicates externally through email, paper advertisements, and via telephone. With intensive research, I have discovered 4 characteristics for the career services. The first one being the strength, their second one being their weaknesses, the third would be their opportunities, and the fourth would be their threats. Let's start with their strength. Their strength is providing updates and emails in a timely manner, and also that they are beneficial to a student's future. With strengths comes weaknesses. One of their weaknesses is they communicate with students, but they do not make an effort to reach all groups of students. Another weakness would be not putting a focus on junior and senior level students. Junior and senior level students are like the most important students to focus on because they are the ones who are pressured to figure out where they want to work, and this is where they begin their job search, interviewing, etc., starting internships, and we should put a focus on that. Their opportunities would be updating all social media platforms. This is one thing they were lacking. Another opportunity would be putting a focus on junior and senior level students. And the third opportunity, which is my favorite, would be opt-in text notifications and better external communications. A threat would be the internet, because you can find everything on the internet. Google, and free websites that offer the same thing that career services does, like a cover page generator, a resume generator, um, finding internships through the internet when career services can help you with that. Um, Finding internships and getting in contact with them when the career services can help you with that. And another threat would be students are unaware of the department and its benefits. Enhancing the external communication would benefit the career services because it is important to reach more people and to gain more attention for the organization because this will create a promising future and a lasting impression throughout a lifetime. It will also brighten and expand a student's future and will be one of the most important things that will help a student enter the career world and will leave a lasting impression. Upcoming next is my intelligent, very trusting, and wise colleague, Delano Brown. Delano is an asset to upward progression and will be informing you with plenty of much needed information and our recommendations from upward progression.
Now, with all the information you just received, I bet now you're wondering, what are some things that we can do to improve our company? And my name is Delano Brown, and we have some recommendations of how you guys can improve your department. To improve your department image, we suggest you guys to use surveys and hashtags. Surveys are always a great way to get feedback from students as to things that they would like to be done better and new things that they would like to be implemented. And for hashtags can create a great sense of community within UWG because each time they will see the original hashtag that you guys come up with, they will know that you guys are being active and achieving great things. And for external communication, we suggest you guys should utilize the UWG app and use this idea called the Campus Closet. And for the UWG app, you guys can use it to send out notifications about upcoming events, and sometime in the future, you could possibly use it for video chatting if a student cannot make a face-to-face meeting. And for the campus closet idea, that's basically an idea where a student can come into career services and borrow an article of clothing for an interview so that they can be well prepared. And funding for the clothes would be coming through fundraising events. And lastly, for student involvement, we suggest that you guys have more events, be more active on social media, and offer extra credit opportunities. And for extra credit opportunities, we mean that you guys could possibly talk to professors around campus and just basically ask them if a student spends a certain amount of hours or shows real dedication to wanting to get a certain internship or job opportunity, then they could get extra credit on like a single grade or maybe their overall grade. And for events, they don't have to be anything special, just kind of events that just giving general information about the department and also benefits of starting early with the department and not later in the college career. And then for the being active on social media, that basically just means just at least try to post 2 or 3 times a week using that original hashtag. And we feel that's all important because we are in an age of smartphones, especially now in college where most people on campus have a smartphone. They are always on their smartphone and have access to the internet pretty much all the time. So all these ways have ways to connect to the internet. So like the surveys can be sent through email, the UWG app uses internet, and then just for being active on social media, they're already on that. So if they continue to see you guys post, then it always keeps career services on their mind. And next, we'll be having a conclusion done by Taylor. Thank you for your time.
So the conclusion is for the United Progression, our main key to success is social media. The internet has made social media a key communication tool. Many users check social media very often. Social media effectively reaches younger audience. The social media apps we will be using is Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We could have hashtags that would increase the chance of us going viral. Our organization can help you communicate well. We have competitive prices and we can keep you up to date with the students. Um, Overall, I think the United Progression would be something career services would definitely benefit from. And do I have any questions?
Hey, I am answering the question, why do you believe your recommendation of surveys will increase our student or member relations? And I feel as though it would increase it because surveys have just been a staple of ways to really get honest feedback from the people that you work for and work with. Because especially when it's free response, it just allows people to give feedback on certain things that they would like to be improved or possible ideas that they would like implemented within the company. And so, with those two things being at stake, I feel as though it's the best option when getting feedback from people. Thank you.
We primarily believe that you should trust our recommendations to help improve your communication processes because our organization specializes in nonprofit and profit and public sector work. Our entire firm is dedicated to helping schools, government branches, and etc. communicate as efficiently as possible. And because of this, we really understand the intricacies that go into communicating with students and believe our recommendations are fueled by a deep understanding of how students work and how they like to be communicated with.
So, someone in your department asked, what are the risks involved if we use your recommendations? We believe that there are many risks associated with any implementation of ideas. We found that the main risk associated with our recommendations are related to bad press. When implementing new social media, it's imperative that your department keep a close eye on all posts. If a business is not careful of content that is put out in association with their name, then it can have a negative impact on their public image. We at United Progression not only provide recommendations, but we go above and beyond by assisting with implementation. So you won't be alone.
Compared to all the other departments that we looked at, I believe career services has the most long term potential because that's exactly what students come to college for, to figure out what's next, to figure out what career they want to do in life, where they want to go, and who exactly they want to be. And career services is the exact place that can.
Some of you may be wondering why working with our consulting company would be a smart choice and/or investment. So our company prides itself on helping our clients build strong communication skills. So whether that be with the stakeholders that they're working with today or a company that they're looking at working with in the future, our communication skills are something that everyone can use over and over again. So that right there is benefit for you. So you're paying for help with one situation, but you can use the skills that we give you for many different situations. But we also share with you the processes that we use to give you recommendations and to give you advice with dealing and building these communication skills. So knowing the processes can help you to help others as well. So it would definitely be a smart choice to work with us and a good investment because we're giving you skills that you will use over and over again.
You may ask, how can your recommendation of text and notifications help increase our student member involvement for future growth? And that is an excellent question. Opting in texting notifications would reach more students because students are more reliable to open a text message than they would an email where they can send it to the trash folder or the junk folder. As a previous student at the University of West Georgia, I always had my phone with me and technology was at my fingertips. And I definitely would like text and notifications than I would like email. And I feel that it is the year 2019 and we are far more technological advanced.
The question I got was, tell me again how the United Progression recommendation will improve our department or organization's image. The one thing that links all recommendations together is the internet, which is something that millions of people have access to on a daily basis. With the internet being so popular, it led to many social media sites such as Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat, and millions have accounts. While social media has a major impact on all age groups, teenagers and young adults are the main users, which is the demographic that pertains to your department, Career Services. Out of all recommendations, the one that stands out the most are the ones about social media. That's again because of the extensive amount of time that the average college student spends online. Also, if a chosen hashtag ends up going viral, it will become a popular thing associated with UWG Career Services. With our help, these possibilities can turn into reality. So I feel like that would make the image of Career Services go better.